What if you joined the US Army? We all have questions about what our lives would be like if we made different choices. But what if one of those choices was to join the armed forces and serve your country? What if you enlisted in the US Army? How much would it change your life? When you think of the US Army, what comes to mind? For some, you might think of bravery, camaraderie, and courage. For others, you might think of combat, deployment, and danger. So why would someone want to enlist in the first place, and how would it impact your life? To answer this question, we'll take a look at what joining the US Army is really like. We'll explore the physical and mental challenges, the training and education opportunities, and the overall impact it can have on your personal and professional growth. So sit back and relax, because here is what would happen to your body if you join the US Army. Stage 1. The unexpected start. Picture this. You've decided to join the US Army. You've had conversations with recruiters, taken ASVABs, and are now just days away from shipping off to basic training. Suddenly, you get called for a medical exam. You walk into the exam room, ready to take the next step towards your new career. The doctor greets you with a warm smile and tells you that there is one last thing they need to check before you move forward. He pulls out a ruler and begins measuring different parts of your body. Confused, you try to make sense of the situation. Why is he measuring you? Is this part of the exam? You rack your brain trying to remember if you were told about this beforehand. It must have been part of the extensive paperwork you filled out weeks ago. Suddenly, it hits you. You were measured for clothing allowances. This is going to be your new normal. As you progress through basic training, you'll encounter many more unexpected experiences. From push-ups until your arms fall off to marching information, every day will bring something new and challenging. But through it all, you'll learn a lot about yourself and what you're capable of. So how does all this affect your body? Well, it's time to find out. Stage 2. Physical fitness. Now that you've officially joined the US Army, you're probably wondering what comes next. One of the first things you lines do is take a physical fitness test to assess your current level of fitness. Do end worrying if you're not in top shape, because the Army will provide you with the necessary resources and training to help you meet their standards. The physical fitness test will include a series of exercises such as push-ups, sit-ups, and a 2-mile run. The Army has set minimum standards for each exercise, and you lines need to meet them to be considered physically fit. If you don't meet the standards, don't worry. The Army offers various programs and resources to help you get there. You lines also have the opportunity to train with other soldiers who are in the same boat as you. Basic training is designed to push you to your limits and help you discover what you are truly capable of. By the end of it, you'll have a newfound appreciation for your body and its abilities. So how does all this affect your body? Well, let's keep watching to find out. Stage 3. A new routine. As you settle into your new routine as a soldier, you'll notice changes in your body that you never expected. Let's start with the obvious, your muscles. As you perform daily tasks and exercises, you'll begin to see your muscles grow stronger and more defined. The Army places a strong emphasis on physical fitness, so you'll have plenty of opportunities to lift weights, run, and engage in other physical activities. These exercises will help you build muscle and improve your overall strength. But it's not just about building muscle. Joining the Army will also improve your cardiovascular health. The rigorous physical activity you'll be engaged in will strengthen your heart and lungs, giving you better endurance and stamina. This means you'll be able to run longer, push yourself harder, and recover faster. But the benefits don't stop there. Joining the Army will also improve your flexibility and balance. Many soldiers practice yoga and other forms of stretching to improve their flexibility. This is especially important for those who participate in combat, as it allows them to move quickly and efficiently while carrying heavy loads. Additionally, balance is crucial for soldiers, as they often need to stay on their feet for long periods of time. So how does all this affect your body? Well, keep watching to find out. Stage 4. Mental toughness. While physical fitness is important, the US Army also places a high value on mental toughness. After all, being mentally prepared for challenges is just as important as being physically fit. That's why you'll also undergo mental toughness training during your time in the Army. This training will help you develop the resilience and fortitude to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. You'll learn to manage stress, control your emotions, and maintain a positive attitude even in the toughest situations. As you go through this training, you'll notice changes in your mind and how it affects your body. You'll become more focused and disciplined, which will help you perform at your best both physically and mentally. You Lions also learn to appreciate the power of positive thinking and how it can help you overcome adversity. In fact, studies have shown that positive thinking can improve physical health by reducing stress and increasing the likelihood of success. By adopting a positive mindset, you'll be able to approach challenges with confidence and determination. And that's what it takes to succeed in the US Army. So how does all this affect your body? Well, keep watching to find out. Stage 5. Uniforms and gear. When you picture a soldier, what do you see? A person in uniform, right? Wearing a uniform is an essential aspect of being in the US Army, and it serves several important purposes. First, it helps to build unit cohesion by giving everyone a sense of belonging to a larger group. It also helps to instill discipline and professionalism among soldiers. And lastly, uniforms can also help to boost morale by creating a sense of pride and camaraderie among service members. However, it's worth noting that wearing uniforms also comes with certain challenges, particularly when it comes to comfort and mobility. Soldiers often have to wear heavy gear and equipment, which can be uncomfortable and restrictive. They may also have to wear uniforms in a wide variety of weather conditions, which can be uncomfortable or even dangerous. Despite these challenges, wearing uniforms is an important part of being a soldier. It is something that all service members must learn to adapt to. So how does all this affect your body? Well, let's keep watching to find out. Stage 6. Deployment. As a member of the US Army, you may be deployed to different locations around the world. Deployments can last anywhere from a few months to a year or more, and they can take you to various countries and climates. During deployments, you'll be responsible for carrying all your gear and equipment, which can weigh up to 80 pounds. Imagine walking around all day with that much weight on your back. It's definitely not easy. But it is important to note that the Army provides you with the necessary equipment and training to carry out your duties effectively. Even though deployments can be challenging, they also offer unique opportunities for personal and professional growth. You'll get to experience different cultures and work alongside soldiers from different backgrounds. Overall, deployments are an important part of a soldier's experience, and they can be both challenging and rewarding. So how does all this affect your body? Well, keep watching to find out. Stage 7. Combat. One of the most intense experiences you might face as a soldier is combat. Combat situations are highly stressful and require soldiers to make quick decisions under pressure. They may be exposed to gunfire, explosions, and other dangerous situations that can cause physical and psychological trauma. It's important to remember that not all soldiers will experience combat, but it's a possibility that should be considered. When it comes to the effects of combat on the body, it's important to note that every individual is different. Some soldiers may suffer from physical injuries, while others may experience psychological trauma. It's also possible to experience both physical and psychological effects. These effects can range from anxiety and depression to post-traumatic stress disorder, sleep disturbances, and difficulty concentrating. It is important to seek help if you or someone you know is struggling with the effects of combat. There are resources available to help soldiers cope with these challenges and reintegrate into civilian life. So there you have it. Enlisting in the US Army can have a profound impact on your body, from increased muscle mass and improved cardiovascular health to mental toughness and a sense of camaraderie. Of course, there are also potential downsides to consider. such as the physical demands of carrying heavy gear and the psychological toll of combat. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to join the army is a personal one. But hopefully this video has given you a better understanding of what to expect if you do decide to serve your country. What did you think of this video? Leave a comment below with your thoughts, experiences, or suggestions for future videos. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more informative and entertaining content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.